Hey there guys, it's Kim George here from YourChicGeek.com, and I want to welcome you to a brand spanking new video. So in this video, I want to try to keep things short and sweet, as short and sweet as possible. But I'm going to be talking about some of the things that I've learned after publishing over 500 types of different low content books on Amazon KDP. Not all of them are low content, but most of them are. So I'm going to be talking about some of the main lessons that I have learned. And these are going to be the 3 main lessons that I've learned. So before we dive off into this video, I'd love for you guys to please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, as it helps push the video through the YouTube algorithm. Also, for those of you that are interested in learning more about how to sell more low content books and build a low content book empire, you can head over to check out my flagship course, which is called From Publish to Profit. Also, for those of you that are just interested in maybe in selling more journals, creating things like journals to sell, I have an affordable membership called the Journal Creators Collective that you can check out as well. Link is going to be in the description below. And I also have some freebies. One is a swipe file and list of over 200 types of low content books that you can sell online. Another is a free masterclass that you can check out. So that's it for the commercials. Let's go ahead and dive off into this video. So as I've stated, I've been publishing on Amazon KDP with low content books since around the mid 2021. And so what I wanted to share was some of the things that I've learned and 3 of the biggest lessons that I've learned in publishing over 500 and something books now. So number 1 is going to be that branding matters more than you think. So when I think about branding, or when you think about branding, some of the key brands that I follow and I just kind of see what they're doing and how they're moving would include people like Jade Summer, who publishes coloring books on Amazon KDP. You also have Coco Wheel, which publishes coloring books as well. And then you also have a newcomer to the scene, which is Megan Miles Art, who also publishes coloring books. Now, the thing with branding is that I think when people hear this, they think that, oh, it's just, a logo and the way things look is what encompasses a brand, but that's not quite it. Your branding is pretty much anything that is assigned to a specific pen name and a brand that people can recognize, that people know it's you, and so on and so forth. And I think some of the things that people don't understand is that when you do branding correctly, it definitely has a lot of benefits. So for example, when you do branding correctly, you're going to be creating a series of books that you can sell under a specific pen name, which will give you the opportunity to make more money from the set of books that you sell versus just selling books one-off. Now, there's nothing wrong with selling books one-off. However, when you have a brand, you have multiple opportunities to sell books. So for example, when people come and they check out the brand that you have, they see the books that you have, the line of books that you have, you will have more opportunities to sell those books versus just selling a book one-off. So that's just something to keep in mind. Another thing is that branding, you become more recognizable. Again, when people go to Amazon, because when people go to Amazon to look for Jade Summer, they know that they publish coloring books, and so they're specifically looking for that specific word to find coloring books under Jade Summer because they're recognized for coloring books. And so those are just a couple of things that I want you guys to take away and to consider as you are publishing books, is that building a brand will definitely take you further than just kind of publishing one-off books here and there. The next thing that I've also learned, and number 2 is going to be, is you will probably publish a lot of duds in books before you finally get things right. This is just an experience that I've had, and most of the people that I know right now that are doing well with low content book publishing, this is their experience as well from what I've heard from them. It's just the nature of the business. When you're first starting out, you're not going to know everything. So you're going to kind of fumble your way through until you figure out the correct process, until you figure out, how to do your keyword research, until you figure out how to create covers that attract people to the books that you're selling, so on and so forth. So it's just the nature of the business when you're first getting started. I don't really know people that come straight out the gate that just make a lot of money. It just doesn't happen that way. You just kind of have to fumble your way through initially when you're getting started. Now, In saying that, there are a couple of things that you can do to help fast track your progress and kind of help you get on board with things a little bit faster. Those things will include things like taking a course, or you can do things like getting coaching or mentorship, looking at videos and things like that to kind of get a better understanding and a gist of how to kind of get things set up the right way when you're starting to publish your low content books, right? So that is number 2. And then last but not least, and this is something that is, probably going to be a little bit controversial, but it is what it is. This is just my experience. And that is that number 3 is running ads isn't optional. This is just what it is, unless you already have a big audience that you can market to. Again, this is just my experience, guys. This is what I have seen. You have a lot more people now that are coming online that are selling low content books. People are looking for ways to make money. The economy is in the crapper right now. So this is just where we are. So again, with lots more people coming online selling low content books, that is going to be what? A lot more competition. So to give your books a better chance of standing out and getting noticed and getting attention, ads are going to be the way to go. I don't really know anyone, with the exception of maybe a few people, that are not running ads to get their books some attention. It is what it is. So ads also can help you do some other things as well. And I think these are some things that people overlook. Ads can help you get valuable information that you can use to create more ads and different types of ads that can help you eventually get more sales. I think people look at ads of, oh, I'm just spending all this money and it's not really helping me. But ads really can help you uncover a lot of data that you can then use to help get your books even more sales. Another thing is that with ads, when you run them, you can see what profitable keywords people are using to find your books, and then in turn, use that data to run even better ads. This is something that I have learned, because when I first started, I felt like I was wasting my money too. But then once I started to kind of see like, oh, okay, here's some things, or here's some keywords that people are using to find my books. I've learned, through advanced strategies, how to then take those keywords and put them into different advertising campaigns that can then help me sell even more books. So just something to consider when you're running ads. I want you guys to think about, you're not just running them just to be running them. You're running them to position your books and put your books in a better position to get attention, to get noticed, so that you can AKA make more sales. And you're also running them to get important information and data that you can then use to create more ads to sell more books. So those are the 3 things that I have learned, the big major things that I've learned with selling or having and creating over 500 books and selling them on Amazon KDP. So if you guys like this video, if you have any questions or anything for me, please be sure to put them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I will have another video that comes out later this week, but I'd love to know from you, from any of you that have been selling for a while, what are the 3 major things that you learned in running or selling low content books on Amazon? I'd love to know. Please comment below. Thank you so much again for checking out this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.